Hi guys, this is Dan at Wealthquest, and I'm here to talk to you today about how you can minimize surprises on your tax return. So we do a lot of tax planning here for our clients where we're focused on how do we make you as tax efficient as possible, how do we take advantage of strategies that are going to minimize your tax liability. But another key goal in tax planning is just to avoid surprises with the tax return. You may have had a year where you had a surprise with your tax return, whether that was a refund that was larger than you expected, or even the unpleasant experience of getting an unwelcome balance due. So what should you be doing now to help avoid those potential surprises? I want to recommend you start by doing two things. First, now is a good time to do a mid-year tax projection. So this really just involves looking at how much income have I had so far, how much have I paid in taxes so far. Let me project that out to the end of the year and see if I'm on pace. This became a big deal last year with the change in the tax law because a lot of payroll settings changed, even when you as an employee may not have changed anything. So whether you're self-employed, whether you're an employee, whether you're retired, now is a good chance to take a look at those things. We still have enough time before the end of the year to say, do I need to adjust my taxes that I'm paying in, either through withholdings or through quarterly estimated tax payments? And that way I can keep as much money as I need throughout the rest of the year, but still have a little bit of margin and cushion so that I don't have a balance due at the end of the year. The second step that you could take to help minimize those surprises is just to consider any changes in your circumstances. These are things that could be financial transactions that have happened this year. If you bought or sold a home, if there was a change in your compensation. These could also be changes in family circumstances due to birth or death, marriage, divorce. Those all have large tax implications. There could even be changes in your stage of life, either currently or upcoming in the next couple of years, where maybe there are children going off to school, there's a transition into retirement, there could even be increased healthcare costs later in life. All of these things will impact your tax return in the current year and in future years. And by having a conversation now, outside of the busy tax season, we can plan for those things. We can look at giving recommendations for what you should be doing before it's too late. That will help keep you tax efficient and minimize those surprises with the tax return. So I'd highly recommend that you don't just think about taxes in the spring every year with your annual tax filing, but instead revisit it at least once a year. Now is as good a time as any to pull together some of these documentations and have a conversation with your tax advisor. If we can help you do that, feel free to reach out to the tax team here at Wealthquest or your advisor. We'd be happy to help. Thanks. Have a great weekend.